All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We're back. Feels like it's been years. It's only been a few months, but it feels like it's been years. We're back with Gaunt. We had to go on a little hiatus there just due to a myriad of things. But we're back, and we're all looking forward to getting right back into it. So let's just do so. I don't think we have anything else we need to discuss, so we can just start a little recap. I say little. I don't know if it'll be little. There's a lot to cover. But I figured we might as well open with a recap for the players' sake, for my sake, chat, and for everybody's sake. If you've not seen the other episodes of Gaunt's Gold, they are on the VOD channel, which you can see here. But we'll do a recap just for our own mental sake of trying to refresh what was going on. So, Gaunt's Gold. The party, well, I guess it didn't start out as a party, but our four outlaws were all locked up on a prison transport, heading for jail. Being escorted along by guards. Those guards in that prison caravan rested for the night and were attacked in the night by some Crete mole people, raiders. And using the chaos of the Cretan raid, the party managed to escape from their cell on the back of the prison transport and fight off some of the Crete and escape from their bonds. But they also escaped alongside a strange elf named escaped. Well, someone blew up the cage and they just kind of walked out. Escaped. We'll pretend they picked the lock, if that makes them sound cooler. And they escaped alongside an elf named Camille, who was, for some reason, dressed in a maid's uniform. And as they were looking for a place to lie low from the inevitable hunt that was about to occur for the escaped prisoners, the party took up Camille's offer of a little safe house in the city of Marenhall. And so they traveled to Marenhall, and when they got there, Camille, who was looking for some relatively reliable team members, pitched to them a heist that she was planning. She wanted to rob the slightly shady noblewoman, Lady Gwendolyn Gaunt. But to do so, they would have to break into the most secure bank in the realm, Evermore Bankings and Holdings. Not just break in, they would have to get to the lower vaults, the most secure vaults in the whole bank. And so, each of them having their own reason to join the heist, the party accepted Camille's offer, and they set into motion a scouting phase in which they looked into the bank itself, got the lay of the land around Marenhall, and scoped out some potential allies as well. And upon scouting the bank, which was a little eventful, but they did find a series of obstacles that they would have to overcome. If you recall, wow, she's written them down. That's very convenient for the DM. Thank you, Camille. And so, as they scouted out the bank, they found that a lot of the doors were locked using an arcane system that used the etheric signatures of the employees themselves. They also found that access to the vaults themselves was blocked off by an anti-arcane cascade, a torrent of water that seemed to erase all enchantments and magic spells of anyone who passed through. In addition to that, they heard about statues that seemed to move around within the bank. And of course, they needed to find the maximum security vaults themselves, which many of the employees in the bank were not even aware of the true location of. But the party managed to ally themselves with a bank employee named Anise, who had her own reasons for not being particularly happy with her employment. And they put into motion a rough, sketched out plan of how to get down to the middle section of the bank, the part where all of the gold that's collected from all the patrons of the bank is funneled into the gold pits, as Anise believed that that is where one could get access to the maximum security vaults. However, it's not an easy task to get down to the gold pits, but Anise was aware of a section of one of the vaults that was under construction, and thus the reinforced flooring was not quite as reinforced as it should be at the moment, and she advised they take advantage of that. The party sought out someone who could help with that, and they turned to the Alchemisium, a manufactory on the far side of town that builds all sorts of contraptions, brews potions, and just tries to innovate on the cutting edge of alchemy. And they met a alchemist, explosives expert named Rourke, who just really likes bombs. They spent a long time trying to convince him, and he was just like, "No, I'll do it. I like bombs." Yeah, expert. He likes them. That counts, right? That counts as expertise. If you're really, really into something, then you're an expert on it, right? That's how it works. And he gave them a little shopping list of potential ingredients that he could build a bomb explosive enough to penetrate through the vault floor, but he also recommended that they, find some sort of mechanism to set it off at a distance. Otherwise, they might blow themselves up along with it. He also recommended that they find a way to silence it, because bombs are typically quite loud, and it might, alert the entire city if they were to detonate it. And so, you guys were also given a shopping list from Rourke, and have put into play collecting some ingredients. Now you do already have one of your ingredients, but you still need to find a pinch of rune powder, though Rourke himself told you that the only place to find that would be in the Alchemisium itself, Aventus Alchemisium, in Phaedra Aventus's office. A rather difficult location to access. But you guys did start to put into motion a plan for that. Do you remember
that? Maybe.
You were plotting an infiltration, and that was actually coming up as one of the more soon things that you were planning, because you guys planned a meeting with a aristocrat, a potential patron of the Alchemisium, someone who might want to fund projects for the Alchemisium, and you had scheduled a meeting with Phaedra.
Oh, that's right.
I believe Cerisa was acting as your liaison there, right?
I think
That sounds about right.
It was
That sounds right.
On behalf of your Lady Dietra, right?
Yeah.
You recall that?
I was actually thinking about that. If she wanted to mention Lady Dietra or leave Lady Dietra out of it.
You
Mhm.
did mention Lady. You've already mentioned her.
Yeah, to be fair, Cerisa hasn't been really.
I do believe, yeah, you wanted the sway of it because they wouldn't have given you a meeting without having a little bit of pull behind you. And name dropping Diestra is going to give you quite a bit of pull.
Were we gonna disguise ourselves? I can't remember.
You guys had considered it, but you hadn't actually formally written in stone a plan yet. You considered
Okay.
also disguising yourself as that frog because he had a meeting scheduled as well.
Oh, that's
Who's
right.
doing a French accent?
And I really wanted one of you guys to do a French accent, yeah.
Shit, I mean, I guess we have to do that. Like,
Oh God,
You could.
not me. Those goes. I can't do a French accent.
Anyway, so you were collecting not only a pinch of rune powder, a very, very dangerous, very, very explosive substance, but you were also collecting Domsha peppers and a cinder stone. You had found the location of one cinder stone that belonged to the brewery, but you opted to not steal it because you felt bad.
That's
oh,
right.
it's a small business. We can't steal from a small business.
We have standards.
Yeah,
We're so nice.
we got standards, Gran.
So you'll have to look elsewhere if you're not willing to steal from him. Anyways, in addition to your quest to get a bomb, you were also doing some little side jobs for some allies that you were potentially trying to recruit into the fold and use during the heist. You'd met a girl named Ivy who was an expert at manipulating and, well, alluring people. And she was stuck in a rather nasty contract with her manager as she was working as a dancer at the local tavern La Baleine de Lune. And you offered to break into her manager's house and steal the original copy of the contract in order to destroy it and free her of her obligation to work for her. Then she would be willing to help you. And you did break into her house. And you did steal that contract. Do you guys remember what you did with that contract? Because I was trying to remember and I didn't write it down.
I think I just have it. I was looking
Okay,
back at
that's-
chat logs. I think I'm just holding it.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
just
thought as
have
well.
it.
Okay, you guys didn't want
Yeah.
to risk doing anything to it yet.
Yeah, I
so
think
you
we were just
stole
going to take it to her, but it was too late.
Okay,
So
Well,
perfect, because that
when-
was what I thought as well. So we're on the same page then.
when
Okay,
we
good. Love
when we got a hold of the contract, it was that whole summoning circle thing happened, and one of those things.
Woo!
Tried to get
Stupidly
away.
summoned a bunch of demons. I don't remember.
I don't know.
Who did
Yeah, I
that?
don't know.
Anyways,
Anyway,
so you're still holding on to that contract. You've not destroyed it yet, but you've done the hardest part, which was the breaking and entering. So that was one potential ally. You were also working in order to get your Domsha peppers for the bomb. You were working with some local farmers, in order to help find some sort of source to fuel one of the Dragonborn farmers' ailing crops. And in doing so, you got yourselves roped into some underground alchemists and their rivalry, including a beholder and his own underground shady alchemy laboratory. And you also got roped into a little quest for the court magician of the Mariswa family, the rulers of Marin Hall, as she was the one who tasked you to go and investigate that underground lab. And so you got the ingredients for your little farming potion. And do you guys remember specifically where we left that side quest? Because
we got the potion from the court magician, but I don't
Yes, she
think
makes
we've
that for you,
gone
but-
to. Yeah, I don't think we've gone to the people we need to turn that into yet.
yeah, I don't think we did because we had to
Okay.
go. I remember we were busy and we had to go commit a robbery, so
Yeah,
I don't think
okay.
we got to go
That's
deliver it.
that's where my notes left off too, and I was trying to make sure that I didn't just like not write something down because I was like, did they resolve that or not?
No, I don't
But
remember
I'm pretty sure you
anything.
guys didn't. Okay, good. Then we're all on the same page still. So that's where that was left. In addition to that, you were helping with, well, I guess this is sort of two parts. Here, let me just quickly pull something up. You guys were helping a man named Valerio, who, on behalf of his own
Yeah.
employer, all the way across the seas in a different continent, his employer was tasking him with stealing some shipping manifests of the shipping and handling company that belonged to Lady Gaunt. And he himself, not being quite a good thief, he requested your aid in infiltrating the building. And you offered to help him with that if he was able to help you with your little heist. You were also asked by a letter runner to grab a package that had been mistakenly sent to the wrong warehouse, and they were not letting her recover it. So just to add that onto the end. But you also, if you recall, tasked Valerio with following tailing the bank manager to find out where she lives. So you have that going as well,
Booyah.
and to sort of get a watch of her schedule, essentially, to see what she does. So he's currently doing that for you. Also, while you were exploring, you learned that the church was being leaned on for gold after they realized that the donation that they'd received to restore a portion of the church had actually been some nefariously obtained gold from piracy, and so someone was blackmailing the church. Though the pirate himself who donated it had only the good intentions in mind,
He's a good man.
it nevertheless was still the target of blackmail, and so the church requested the party's aid as they were not aware of who was blackmailing them, and they wanted to try to uncover that so that they would not have to close up the church as the blackmail payments were becoming far too steep. But in the most recent session, to just quickly summarize the most recent session so we can get into it, this recap has been long enough. To summarize, you guys did your breaking and entering, and found that the manager, Greta, had rigged up her little house with some rather nefarious traps. An alarm system that seemed to be demonic in origin and summoned some fiends from the circles of hell directly to stop you from burgling her. And after fighting those creatures off and receiving various wounds, you stole the contract, limped your way back to the Tipsy Quipper, which was your safe house, and discovered that Kegox was having memory issues. And Cerisa attempted to address them, but it seemed like Kegox was not quite aware of where he was, or when he was. But unable to solve the problem, the four of you, feeling a little unsure of the future, went to bed for the night. And that's where we'll return. So I say we're going to start from the morning, just so that we can get a fresh start for the post hiatus. And so we'll get right into it. Everybody ready?
Yee.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do
Scared
it.
now.
All right. So as morning hits the windows of the Tipsy Quipper, you all rise and begin your morning schedules. Move about, gather your things for the day, strap on any armor you need. But as the three of you guys go about your morning, you notice that Kegox is noticeably absent. If you recall, Sarisa, he was out in the street. He slept outside.
Oh God, that's right. Can Sarisa go check outside?
Let's go outside. Oh, it's the old version city. Well, we need to update that map then. Perfect timing. So you make your way down the stairs, Sarisa, and out. You see the innkeepers of the Tipsy Cooper kind of setting up for the day. Valerio's there. He's tuning his lute, and you make your way past them, just kind of giving them a nod in the early morning, and head out to find Kegox. Now, Kegox, you had set up sort of a little lean-to outside.
A little yurt, yes. Yes, I set up a little yurt. In the middle of the night, I was going to try to find an axe so I could chop some wood in the morning, because that is what I would do in the morning, is get some wood ready for the settlement. So, could I have found an axe, like a woodsman's axe or anything like that?
There would probably be like a little tool shed out round back of the Quipper, where they would keep any little things they need, in case they need to crack open a keg or something like that. So you would be able to find an axe, yeah.
Okay, and then any nearby trees, like...
I mean, there's these palm trees along the...
Yeah, I would have been busy chopping them at daybreak.
All right, so you hear just thwack, thwack, thwack as you walk outside Sarisa, and you see Kegox in the midst of chopping down a palm tree.
Cool. All right, so Sarisa, who is not a morning person, is trying to process what she's seeing right now. Kind of just up here at the top of the stairs, staring for a second. Before she finally calls out, Kegox!
I catch you calling to me in between swings. Oh, no, Sarisa, yes, I'm fine. I'm collecting wood.
Oh boy. Yeah? I'm gonna scamper down the stairs.
Scampering's back.
Let's go.
I missed it.
You're chopping down a palm tree in the middle of a city.
It is not an ideal type of wood for fires and cooking and shelter, but it will have to do.
Uh-huh.
And I go back to chopping.
Oh, no, okay. Say, Kegox, do you want to, would you like to eat first before you, finish chopping down this tree?
I give it one more hard swing, and then I look at Sarisa very deadpan. How will we cook the food if there is not a fire? I am getting wood for the fire. Sarisa, it is fine. I will take care of this. And then I chop it down as quickly as possible.
All right, yeah, eventually with a big creak, the palm tree falls kind of... you chopped it so that it would not fall into the water. Since
exactly.
You got some expertise in this. You wouldn't make that mistake. And so the tree is now fallen. It kind of lies out that way.
Oh God! I hope you
And
don't get
Teresa,
fined for
you're
this.
full well aware that you just walked right past like a roaring fire in the tavern.
Yup.
Several,
Yup.
even.
And Cerise's also worried, like, no one's gonna hear that, right? No one's gonna come and ask questions. We're not gonna get, like, fined for this, right? You know, just several things going on through her head.
Yeah, I mean, like in your city, Teresa, where you're from, you probably would.
Yeah, I get fined for cutting
Yeah,
down a
if you were
tree.
harming like the beautification of Deirdre's beloved city, yeah, you would get fined.
That's what I figured. So it's like, oh, that's so lovely. K-Gox, where are you going?
There is another tree. Sarisa, tell the others it will just be a moment.
Yeah,
And Thina and Leah, I apologize to them for me. And I start swinging on the tree.
this poor seagull.
Yeah, Teresa, you look up and there's birds in this tree that kind of they flap their wings every once in a while when the axe hits the trunk.
Teresa just nods. She's like, I need backup. And so she proceeds to go inside. Scampers on inside.
DM, I'm a big guy, right? I'm a strong guy. And how thick are these palm trees?
I mean, they're fairly robust palms. Like they've probably been there a while, but
Okay. I'm
Right,
just
it wouldn't-
wondering,
it
like,
wouldn't take
if,
you that
if
long.
by the time they return, this tree's probably already down. Right?
you can make a strength roll if you want to see, and if it's high, we say yeah. If it's low, we say no.
Yeah, I would like to do that, please.
Yeah, go for it. Strength or athletics or whatever. What have you got?
14.
All right. Sarisa, you head back inside. You're just running to go grab the others. Is that all?
Yep.
Okay.
Cerise all like,
just jump you back up then.
oh, and Thina! Leah! I need you
Athena's-
both outside, please!
Anthony's groggily rolling out of bed.
Oh, here, I'll bring you here then. I'll bring you guys here. If you
Is
want to.
it?
Sleeping
Is
with
my
you.
little bat friend still with me? Oh, old tokens.
Yeah, old Dickens. You gotta update them.
Blast from the past.
Vintage! Guys, they sell at a higher value.
All right. I think it was. So Sarisa comes back in here.
Yep.
And Tina, you were in this room, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember where Leah was. You tell me.
Leah's in the
Same
same
room.
room.
I think
Yeah,
so,
we were
but
sharing.
you tell me. All right, so you guys are kind of
We're
rolling out of bed.
besties, sharing.
You're getting some stuff together. You're doing what you need to do in the morning. As Sarisa races back in through the door.
Yeah, just gonna. Can I, like, kind of kick that door open?
Yeah, I mean they wouldn't have like locked it unless they say so. So
Let's go. Alright, Cerise just kind of kicks that
Emperor
door
Cusco.
open. Yes!
Yes, exactly.
Just a little kick open.
Boom, baby.
Athena! Leah!
What's wrong?
I need you both outside. It's too early. I can't.
What's
You guys
happening?
know early is always too early for you, Sarisa.
Exactly. It's too early for me to be dealing with this right now.
I'm actually kind of surprised that you're awake, but we didn't
Yeah,
even
it was
drag you out
yeah.
of bed.
I sort of slept last night. Anyway, not important. Kgox is chopping down trees. Won't listen to reason.
He's he's what?
He's
He's
chopping
chopping-
down trees.
like the ones
I don't.
outside.
Why
Yes,
is he
I
chopping down
don't.
trees?
I don't know where he got the axe. I'm going to be honest.
He
with
has
you.
an axe.
He had.
Oh
Yes,
god, that
he-
sounds dangerous. Okay, we have to
Yeah,
go.
wait, where did
I don't know. Wait, where'd the bat go?
Is the
Um,
bat still here, or is the bat gone?
Well, when you guys were going to bed, she would have stayed up in the attic, hanging upside down. So she's
Aww.
probably. You estimate she's
no.
probably still there.
Just bat
Also,
things. Okay, I'll
Her
grab her
name
before we
was
leave.
Amalia.
Yes,
was gonna
yes,
say-
no. I know that.
Forgetting your wife's name as
She was in bad form.
That's
She was
the
in
way.
Cerise's too tired.
She wouldn't want to go with you guys. She can't go outside in the day.
That's right.
That's right. Even as a bat, she can't?
No.
Okay, well, I would know that then, and I would not bring her.
Yeah, I figure she would have made that clear.
And
but you
kill
guys,
Somalia.
Yeah, you bring her outside, she just like blows.
She's still sleeping. You didn't drag her outside. All right. So you guys head outside and you see that both trees out front have been felled.
Oh god.
Hey, Gox. What are you doing?
We're gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get
I was catching firewood for the
We're gonna get arrested.
to cook food. I told Cerisa to I apologize. I am very sorry. And I bow my head.
Cerisa, you look at Kegox and kind of like take a breath for the first second in the morning since you woke up, and the sort of like glassy look that he had last night, where he kind of looked right past you, didn't know who you were, that's gone. He fully recognizes you.
Huh. Interesting.
I would like to start a fire with the trees right here.
All right, make a survival check for me as you start smacking away at a flintstone.
$18.
All right. Yeah, you've got a practiced hand and you start a fire. It's a tiny little fire, easy enough to extinguish, but there is a little like wisp of smoke going up from the middle of the plaza here.
So this might not be the best place to start a fire, okay, guys?
Well, I cannot do it inside, Leah.
Yes, but that's what fireplaces are for, yes?
There's already a fire set inside.
Several even.
Several even.
Oh, you were all inside. Oh.
You can come inside too. It's where we've been sleeping for as long as we've been here.
But I've already got the fire going. Don't worry about it. I don't want to trouble anyone else inside. I will handle things out here.
No, Pickock, it's no trouble. But what if someone tries to walk through here and they can't get through because of your fire? Wouldn't that be... That's not good, is it?
Well, there is room to walk around. I am the largest one out here.
Right. True.
Kegox, I believe what Andina is trying to say is that the fire might be the trouble that you're trying not to cause. So I think that coming inside would be better.
But one should not leave a fire unattended. It could spread.
Yes, but you could just stomp on it. Put it out. It's not that big.
It is morning time, and there are sort of people bustling about on their ready to start their day. Some heading to the markets, some heading to their jobs, and you do get quite a few strange looks.
Anthony's like politely waving at everybody and like dipping her head, that kind of thing you do. We're like, yep, hi, how you doing? Pickles, how about we just go get some breakfast, and we get you some water, and we just relax for a little bit, okay? There's a fire inside. We can go ahead and put this one out. Not that your work was not very valuable, but maybe it's just safer inside.
I look at the fire, and I look to Anthena and Leah, and I stamp my foot onto the freshly made fire to kind of like put it out.
Yeah, easy enough to extinguish. It hadn't. You didn't have any sort of logs to grow it into a roaring flame, so it's mostly just kind of kindling and hadn't quite caught yet, you know. So
right.
It's also, you know, palm. It wasn't quite catching anyway.
Yeah.
So it's easy enough to just tamp out with your foot.
Well, if you insist, then of course.
Okay, good. And you know, it's very impressive that you can start a fire out of basically thin air. I'm sure we'll have use for it eventually, just not this morning.
So with that, the four of you turn your attention back toward the Quipper and make your way back inside, leaving the little column of smoke, the smoke signal that you sent up in front of your safe house.
The column
We
of
didn't-
smoke and then the
We
two
didn't tell
palm
anyone that we
trees.
were going to send a smoke signal, did we? Like, are we going to summon somebody on accident? I
There's
don't
people
remember.
like across the way, like, there's smoke
My
above
time
me.
has
That must
come!
be-
My time has come!
yeah. That must be the scoot signal.
It's time to rob the bank!
That's them. That's the robbers. They use smoke signals.
Shit, we fucked our whole plan already.
God damn it.
Alright, so you make your way back into the tavern floor and see everybody kind of setting up for the day. Killer Lily and Domingo kind of straightening chairs and cleaning tables. Abigail kind of getting to work on some of the soup stocks and stuff for the day. Valerio tuning his lute. But as you guys are walking in, you actually see Camille make her way down from the stairs in the corner. She's massive today for some reason.
Whoa!
She's really been working out. What's that?
Super buff.
Hello. I accidentally locked her. Now she can't move. All right, but she makes her way over to you guys, kind of nodding in acknowledgement, and joins the group. You see that she's kind of still yawning. She looks exhausted, dark bags under her eyes, like she didn't sleep at all. You lot are. What's the plan for today? Can't
Quite know yet.
quite remember.
First order of business is to get Kegok some breakfast. That's what we're working on right now.
Aye,
After that,
all right.
we can talk about it.
Very well, I could do with some food myself. She kind of plops down onto the chair, like she doesn't have any energy left in her limbs, and then
Oh, you gotta get 8 hours.
we'll just kind of take an order, whatever you guys are getting. It is her money after all.
Shout out our sugar mommy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, rich lady.
She's definitely not rich. For anybody joining us today in Gaunt Gold, she is not rich. She is a
Generous broke lady.
She is an
Generous broke
unemployed
lady.
maid.
Generous broke lady. Yeah.
Yeah, so you put in your orders and get Abigail bustling about the kitchen, grabbing food for you, and you collect well, whatever you want. A few minutes later, as she serves you.
I make sure Kgox gets his 5 meals.
Damn.
I am a growing boy.
But it's true. Yeah, I'll pick it whatever we ordered.
We can all go to the same table if we want to sit together.
Oh, true. There's big tables. That's right.
Oh my god, yeah, the big table.
Big table.
Damn it, he sat in the corner.
Oh, sorry, do you want to sit here? There you go. Is that better?
Oh fuck! Shit!
Yeah, get out of
Damn it! Okay, fine.
Leah's like messaging Anthea like, don't sit there, don't sit there, don't sit there.
She's still groggy in the morning and hears the fucking voice in her head. She's ah. I think it would be quite jarring to just like even if you know
It would be.
message and you've used it before, like if you're not ready for it and just a voice appearing in your head, that's kind of terrifying.
Imagine being like super drunk in a tavern and you think you're messaging someone and you're just yelling.
You're just yelling
talking
at
out
them.
loud.
Wait, that's happening. Oh my god. Okay, Anthena's getting super drunk at some point in this campaign and is doing that exact thing. Get ready.
Yelling at
Okay, so as you all kind of sit down and dig into your breakfast, Camille kind of asks the question once more. So do we have a plan for today?
Oh, well, we've got quite a lot of things to take care of. I think first order of business is to go ahead and deliver that potion for the plants, those 2 dragons. That way we can also get some peppers, cross that off the list, and hopefully lead them to a happy ending.
You unfold your map as you do so, kind of plotting out your travels for the day. Now, this is something we drew last time. I kind of remember it, but do any of you have any memory of it?
Maybe? Okay, let's see.
I feel like, just to reiterate what you guys said you were planning on last time, I believe you did want to, kind of before you guys had gone to sleep, Sarisa and Thena, Leah had discussed potentially trying to get Kagok some help.
Yeah.
When he was having the crisis of memory. But he does appear to be very lucid this morning, so you could change that plan if you wish. You do also have a scheduled meeting at Ventus Alchemisium that you will need to attend. Do you guys recall when you said you were going to do it?
Oh, I don't, because I remember we were like, it was like hard to get a meeting, so we weren't sure
Because
if we had
since
one.
we had to take a couple months hiatus, and you guys have probably, forgotten some stuff and maybe even just changed your way of thinking, I will allow you guys to like reschedule it if you want. Like just quickly retcon schedule, because I think it was for today at like 11 or something like that. But if you want to change that, you can.
Okay. What's everybody think?
It was like this morning, so if you want to
Yeah.
leave that, you can do so. But
Would we have time to go drop off that potion before? Like, is it about what time is it right now?
well, you guys woke up kind of bright and early. Sarisa was kind of worrying about Kagok, so she would have got up and then she woke you guys up. So it would be maybe 6 in the morning by the time you're eating breakfast. So
we have plenty
We
of
have
time.
time.
plenty
Yeah, we
of
have
time. Yeah.
Plenty of time. Okay, we'll go drop off that and then head over to the Alchemisium. which is,
Yeah, I think
all the way.
the reason why you're going past Candletree, potentially asking them about memory stuff, and then you were going to go ask
right.
her about memory stuff.
Okay.
right? And then
Yeah.
I think, I don't quite recall why you were going to the church, but
I don't know.
I think you also discussed potentially wanting to do something with the contract as well. And maybe that was what the church was involved, because they're holy and it was a demonic contract. Or you could also, I think you mentioned potentially going to the Diabolist again, as they would have been an expert on that sort of thing.
Right.
Because if you recall, you still have that contract in your pocket and think that
Yeah, it's fine. Well, just to
quite
pose it to
literally
the
burning
group,
a
I
hole in your pocket.
quite literally. I think
thought
we
you
should
got a lot of
bring
spare
it.
pockets, so that's all right.
Yeah, it's okay. We should bring it to Ivy first, I think, is my idea. Not saying that, not just like hand it off to her and say you deal with it now, but I think we should check and see if she has any indication of, or like if there's something that she thinks would be better to do.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, and
but
if you-
that doesn't have to happen right now.
Yeah, if you recall, she kind of hangs out around La Belendaloon, which was in the Merchant's Round.
Yeah.
So you could
Okay,
pass. You
so-
could pass through there if you wanted.
Oh, true. On the way to the Alchemisium. Okay.
Yeah.
That,
You are
that sounds
already
good.
in. So you wanted to go. So you guys are planning to go through, drop the thing off with the farmers, head to Merchant's Round, talk to Ivy, and then maybe go to your meeting.
It works with me. Anyone else? Any qualms?
I realized I was muted this whole time.
Oh no!
Well,
Let's go.
Anything to voice, Rika?
Yeah, I remember we were talking about splitting the party. We were
Correct,
gonna go
yeah.
to the Candletree Archive because we also wanted to ask about the weird contraption thingy that's up in the attic
hmm
with the genie
right.
question mark. I can't remember
Yeah.
if we said she was a genie or not yet.
She would have told you as much, yeah.
Yeah.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, the genie. Confident genie. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't remember. Did we talk to the magician about the thingy up in the attic?
Yes, I think you briefly broached it, but like without being able to see it, she didn't know much that she could do for it. And then I think you guys invited her back in her pelican form to take a look
Yes.
at it.
That's right.
Yes, we did do that. I recall. Oh, I miss her.
Did we
She's
leave
so
a
cool.
window open for the bird magician?
Yeah,
I think so,
I
yeah.
think you guys agreed to
Think
do
you
that,
did.
so you did.
We've got a bat and a bird that kind of like to fly around, so I think we would have left the window open.
Yeah, I remember now. Well, are we still gonna like split the party, or are we all gonna go together? Because I remember we talked about how we were worried that we're gonna go in disguises over back to the Alchemisium, but we couldn't really disguise Kagox because that's kind of difficult,
Yeah,
I am rather large.
right?
this is true. Well, okay, I'm trying to recall everything because didn't we want Sarisa to be there because she has the
So-
connection with?
Okay, I do
Yes.
recall this. So, the discussion of splitting the party was because you were thinking that Kagox would still be struggling with memory issues, and Sarisa
Oh,
wanted
right.
to take Kagox to get that addressed, but you guys needed Sarisa at the meeting. That was the difficulty.
Yeah,
And so
she
you were
was trying
discussing
to
you were discussing splitting
weasel
the
her
party
way.
because Sarisa wanted to be in both locations, and so. But
Right.
I mean, now that Kagox is seemingly more lucid, you can reassess that need to split the party if you want.
I am fine.
Sarisa X'd out.
Eyes him suspiciously.
So we have that meeting. We have that potion. I want to be there.
Yeah, I think we should all be there for the potion. I mean, we all.
How-
Personally, I'm very invested in seeing them get together. So
However, I'm not so sure we can all attend the meeting. I was thinking we could possibly disguise ourselves so that we wouldn't draw too much attention to ourselves.
Just to to stress the point, you're stealing something at this meeting, right? You mentioned something about
Yes.
rune powder. So
Yep.
it's not just a meeting. This is a theft, yes.
Yep, a theft. So the last thing I would want is for our faces to be the first that they think of when they realize that this what was it called? Rune stuff goes missing.
Probably wise, yes. Is there a way that you could cause some sort of distraction? Split the party split yourselves in half into distraction team and theft team.
That could work.
I am rather large.
He is rather large.
You're going to be in this meeting anyways, right? And you've got a reason to be at this meeting, yes?
Yes.
So all you need is a reason that the person you're meeting needs to leave the room, yes? And then there you go.
Oh, I thought we were gonna put her to sleep. In the, like, actually take a nap sense. Just to clarify.
yeah.
What? No, you're gonna kill her?
Preferably
No,
before-
no.
yes, just something harmless like that. That could work if you think. I'll
Yes,
trust
because
your expertise on this
didn't-
matter since you're the ones going there. It was just a
'Cause I-
suggestion.
yes, because I do recall that the whoever we're meeting, I can't remember their name, works a lot, so much so that they lose out on sleep. So we need someone to either make a distraction or, who knows, a sleep spell. I do not, so that's one of you guys.
It's not me, unfortunately.
Camille noticeably yawns at the mention of sleep.
I do know the spell, but it's up
But
to you all what we decide to do.
it's just what would be more successful.
The only thing I'm worried about with the sleep spell is that she would know that it's us. I mean, I guess we could play it off as her just falling asleep because she's tired, but if for some reason she's able to detect that it's magic, I mean, we would be the most suspicious, no?
Well, that's why we're gonna go in as with disguises. So that way, she doesn't know it's us. And if they try to look for us in disguise, then they'll never find us.
down while I'm Google searching clown names. It has to shut down while we're playing D&D. Of all streams to have connection issues. Not the one
No.
where I'm researching sea creatures that start with the letter C. It has to be the D&D stream.
Now, were you searching normal clown names or evil clown names? Question mark.
Normal clown names, but
Normal clown names.
anyways, okay, we're back. It would be good to have a backup plan. I agree. So
Then
expect-
I will wait outside, and if things turn sour, message me, and I will cause an immediate distraction.
Yes, a plan B does sound good.
Yes, you should always expect that things might go wrong.
True. Good. We have our plan B. Now I'm just a little worried about mentioning Lady Dietrich's name when we're going to go steal something.
I fear you might have already mentioned her name. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I've not mentioned her name that much.
She has also not mentioned her name in a disguise.
Is it not weird for us to show up to an appointment under Cerisa's name as somebody who's not Cerisa?
I have a question. Didn't the Birdman just say that he got us an appointment? Did he mention who it was when he mentioned the appointment, or did he just like, "Hey, I got you an in"?
Yeah, so the difficulty here, and I think maybe what's disconnecting is when you guys toured the Alchemisium, they saw you all under Cerisa, right? Cerisa is a known face there because you were the reason you got the tour. You threw around
Right.
Dietrich's name a little bit, got a tour, and that's how you met Rourke. Rourke scheduled a meeting with a benefactor, so you could change who that benefactor is, but Cerisa is a known face at that place, so you should be aware
That's
of that.
right. Yep.
Cerisa and her connection to Dietrich are known faces, so you could go to the meeting as that.
But we don't have to. We can
But
just
we don't
go
have
as
to.
the
You could
quote
show up
unquote-
as a
okay.
different benefactor because he got you the meeting, regardless. since
Okay.
he's an
Okay.
insider.
I thought it was strictly under Cerisa. Okay, got it.
No, we tried to
mind.
make it. Yeah, no, I remember
Right,
we
and then-
tried. It was gonna be like
And
a
then she's
year
like,
later.
"Oh." Yeah. That's right. Okay. All right. That makes sense.
So hypothetically, you could pretend to be like a really rich benefactor.
Exactly.
Yep.
So,
Teresa will continue to say, they kind of, know me, seen my face. Maybe I mentioned Lady Dietrich's name, maybe I didn't. I don't really recall. So, I could simply just go in as somebody else, unrelated to my lady.
This is true. Do you want to be the one to go in?
No.
Okay.
Yes, but you're the one that knows everything about Lady Dietrich. So, for example, if they're like, "Oh, yes, we'd love to work with Lady Dietrich," any one of us would be like, "Oh, I don't exactly know." So,
But we won't be mentioning Lady Dietrich. Well, I'll just say I'm somebody who's rich.
But what if they ask?
I played dumb. Okay, fine. I'll go in. Tch.
so I've never. I mean, I've heard like pissing in your cereal, but like, I've not heard peeing on your Wheaties.
Wait, this is new. This is all new to me.
wait, you've never
You've
heard
never
of,
heard that?
like
No.
I've heard people say like piss in your post toasties, but that's
oh,
just me.
okay, but you think Wheaties is crazy?
No, the fact that you said peeing in your Wheaties. You. It's not what was said. It was who
I didn't
said
say
it.
that.
It was
I didn't
who
say
said
that.
it.
Chat, I didn't say that. Chat, are you hearing this? The gaslighting. I never said that.
It's recorded.
No, it's
Yep.
not.
Yep.
Nope.
Live.
Yep. We got you. We got you live on camera.
I didn't say a thing. I cannot believe this.
I'm gonna use it as a sound redeem on my streams now. What you said.
If you can
Being
find
your
it.
Wheaties. That's so interesting though, because like I've only seen like people like talk about like pissing in your cereal, like who pissed in your cereal this morning? Like it's not ever a specific brand, which is so funny to me.
I don't know. I use the specifics. I don't know.
I was gonna
Wheaties.
say you have the the bougie version.
The bougie say so version.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're welcome. Is Gran missing?
Was he
here.
dead?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying
He
to...
Oh, there he
disconnected
is.
too.
He's working on the internet stuff.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah,
curious if
I don't know if
he's
there's
missing.
much I can do about this.
Oh no! Is it like a
'Cause
Twitch
even
thing
my,
or an...
Even my Discord is losing connection.
No!
I can see it going back and forth.
How's the weather?
Weather's fine. I think it's just internet issues in the area. I mean, I can try rebooting my modem, but that would require
Like,
the whole stream to go down. So
I've been having internet issues the last couple days, and my provider said that it's something to do with spotty areas and things like that on the East Coast. So I don't know if that's
I've,
necessarily.
been experiencing it as well.
Yeah, me too.
So I don't know if there's much I can fix about it.
Wow.
I mean, really, all we can do is continue.
You sure?
I mean, I'm not gonna end the stream because of this.
Okay.
I don't want to penalize you guys for the internet being bad.
Me, who's outside
Curious.
Grant's house, unplugging the router.
Eating the router.
How dare you?
It's actually sharks in the ocean. They're
Could
eating
someone,
the
if
cables.
someone in chat would like to do me a favor, could one of you guys go back and look at the VOD and see if the VOD's choppy? You might get some chopped up VODs, that's for sure. But like, see if it's watchable. Because if it's not watchable, then we'll stop. If it's watchable, then the VOD will still exist, so people can still experience it.
Alright, let me go ask a certain somebody.
You guys don't have to do so, but I'm sure Jason or Nemesis or somebody in chat can be a dear for us and figure that out. Hey, can you guys actually? I'm curious. Can you guys hear my voice going in and out? Because I can see my connection flickering in Discord. So can you guys hear my voice going weird?
I don't
Sounds
think
fine
so.
to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
it sounds fine.
That's strange because typically it would go all like robot-y if I was losing connection in Discord, but
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, no, you sound fine.
my voice has been fine there, so that's strange. It's just we're doing the reconnects every once in a while, so we could just continue, and if we see it reconnecting, we pause for a sec and continue. But yeah, it's just very unfortunate timing of all things
Wow.
on the day we come back. It's making me
That
mad.
is very unfortunate. Aww.
I mean, I can try rebooting the modem, but I'm not confident that'll fix much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're taking a brief pause, chat, and we'll try to figure some stuff out, but we'll continue if it's alright.
Seraphin says that your VOD is cut in half right now?
That's fine because it's disconnecting and reconnecting, so that's fine. What I'm
Okay.
what I'm concerned with is whether the VOD itself, like those little pieces that it's fractured into, are watchable. Like, is my
Okay.
voice cutting in and out? Are we like lagging and stuff? Like, is that watchable? Because if it's just like a 5-part episode, that's fine. But if it's an unwatchable 5-part episode, then that sucks. we've had the disconnect issue before, and we just did chunks of VODs, but I want to make sure that they're actually watchable. I can go look myself, but if someone in chat is able to do so, that would be very blessed of them.
I was checking the VOD while you guys were talking. It doesn't look like it's choppy. It doesn't look like it's choppy at all.
Yeah,
It
I
seems pretty
figured
fluid.
it's more of a live issue and that the VOD would be fine, because it usually is. But I wanted to double check just in case, because there's been pretty bad bitrate today.
Yeah, Siphon also said that nothing choppy so far.
Okay, so if you guys would like, we can continue. Yeah. Because I want it to prioritize you guys since you're the players.
Thank
So
you.
the VOD is fine, apparently. So if you're experiencing so many issues that you can't watch it live, I apologize for that. But the VODs will be there, so you won't have to miss anything.
Yeah.
If we notice it reconnecting, we will stop. So if anybody notices as well, please feel free to yeah, the parts where it gets cut off, it will cut off. So we'll try to pause. If you guys notice it breaking off, please do voice that in chat, because then we can pause for you. Think of it like an ad break.
Yeah.
An ad break where you don't have to watch an ad.
So true.
An ad where you just get to sit at a black screen and just stare at the reflection of yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I'll take the ad. Never mind.
Yeah.
The meta is too real. It is too real.
Okay, we'll continue. If you guys notice it disconnecting, please do say so. Please speak up, make your voice heard, and we will very kindly pause for you. But the VODs will be here. And if you are experiencing so much choppiness that it's unbearable to watch live, I absolutely understand. So please don't feel like you need to watch it live if it's driving you crazy. But let's continue, since we've been waiting a while for this, and it would annoy me to have to cancel it. Okay, let's get back into it. So with your plan more set, are you ready to head out, or is more discussion needed?
I'm good.
I think we're ready.
Yeah, just figure it out in the middle. That's how it works. You gotta ad lib. Every good heist has a bit of ad libbing in it.
Yeah.
So true.
But what's Camille and Valerio gonna do while we're...
Oh, but as we leave, Anthony's gonna turn to Camille and she'll be like, Camille, I think you should maybe go back to sleep. You seem kind of tired. And that's fine, but I mean, we've got all this handled, so.
I was going to catch a quick nap at some point during the day, but there is something else I'm working on for you lot that's coming up sort of a couple of steps after this, so I want to make sure that that's progressing, and then I will take a nap, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for whatever you're working on, but it's okay to prioritize yourself a little bit.
I understand, but we're operating on a tight timeline here, so I want to make sure that everything's ready for you. The last step of the plan is the most important one, so I want to make sure it's all perfect. As for Valerio, he says, unless otherwise told to do so, I presume I'm still following your bank manager.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it seems.
Sounds good to me.
Very well, I shall analyze the patterns and report back in the evening. And he stands from the table.
And Dina tries to start like a oh shit, what are they called? Like a all hands in handshake, but I don't know if it catches on, so she might just awkwardly.
Leo will do it.
I put my trunk in because I can reach that far.
Teresa tries to reach, but she cannot with her tiny little arm.
Valerio pauses for a moment and goes, alright, why not then? Puts his hand in, and Camille was yawning and had her eyes half closed, and she didn't even notice it was happening. And then like a few seconds later, just oh, sorry, and she puts her hand in.
Yes.
So,
3, 2, 1. Do we have a name? Do we have like a little group name? I don't know. A team. Yay.
I thought we were the battle family.
Oh right. Yes. Okay. Battle family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Battle family.
Family.
Battle family.
Battle family? There's a
Don't.
question mark on the end of it when Camille says it, but she says it anyway.
I don't know
Aw.
about that, but
They are my battle sisters. They forgot this.
It's true. I forgot that we called ourselves the Battle. I remember the Battle Sisters, but I did not remember the Battle Family.
Alright, fair enough. I suppose it's better than wandering around and calling ourselves a thief family, so I suppose it'll do.
If you'd like, you can think of a better name, but for now, that's what it is.
Yeah, we're disconnected.
That's so strange.
Twitch like hate us or something?
I think it's just my internet.
Get better.
I do months of streams with 0 internet issues at all. Months.
But one night of D&D, and Twitch is like, no. No game for you.
Not allowed. You have to play Final Fantasy instead, actually.
You know, I bet if he tried to start streaming Final Fantasy right now, he would have no issues.
It would be fine.
Yeah. After our devastating loss in the housing market, this is
Oh, don't remind me.
we lost a coin flip on the housing market.
hello.
I think we all need to perform ritual seppuku on that one. A coin flip of all things, of 50% chance, and we lost it.
And we lost
I think
it.
we have to disband the guild, Gary.
Yeah.
All right,
Scholars
our
is no
scholars.
more.
Bye, guys.
Record permanently
You
marked.
never.
Okay, we're back. Okay, so you all rise from the table and make your way off into the city. You give Valerio bardic inspiration. He wanders off to go tail the bank manager throughout her day. Camille heads back up towards the attic as you guys make your way outside. So you said that you want to. Let's draw a new path, shall we? So that we can remember it. So you said you wanted to quickly duck through the stilts and address the potion, and then make your way up through the merchant's round, stop off, talk to Ivy, and then make your way up to the Alchemisium.
Then
For
we're
your
gonna have to
meeting.
be careful. We gotta be careful getting up there, guys, because that is very close to the place we robbed last night. So
True, that was
Nobody-
over here.
yeah, nobody do anything that. Well, we're literally planning on making a distraction. Never mind, it'll be fine. We got it.
Alright, so you wind your way through the streets of Marenhall. It's still pretty early in the morning, so you can kind of see the markets are just kind of getting into swing now. They're quite busy. You can kind of smell fish on the air as the merchants hawk their wares in each of the little stalls that you pass. And you eventually arrive in the district where you saw the Dragonborn farmers. Let's get rid of you guys over here. This map will load eventually. It's a very big one. In the blurry zone. Bear with us. It's fine. It might
Boy.
Might just be taking a second because of our internet problems. There we go. No, we're good.
Oh yay!
Big maps like this always take a sec to load, but that was just an extra second. So you wind your way back through the streets and make your way towards the farms that are out on one of those little columns in the stilts. What do you do?
I mean, I'm walking.
Oh my god, I was trying to find where everybody was. I was like, where are we?
Do not forget we must hop on 1 foot across the bridge.
Oh.
It is for good luck.
Right. Yes.
I wave hi to Astrid.
She kind of gives you a little wave. She's kind of busy talking to somebody who's buying something, and so she just kind of gives you a wave as you pass by.
Yay!
Don't want to interrupt
Astrid.
business. And Dina kind of like pauses, hesitates before she gets on the bridge, takes a very deep breath, and then hops across on 1 foot.
Oh.
As you have to.
Really,
As you have to.
really have to do this.
It is for good luck, Sarisa. Yes, you must.
Was that in the recap, or do we look crazy?
It wasn't in the recap. You look crazy.
Okay, cool.
That's okay. You look crazy
An
to
elephant
everybody
never
in
forgets.
World 2, so it's immersive.
Don't you tell me about good luck, Kagox. I've never learned about this for good luck.
The wise one told us this. Go on, and I give Sarisa a little nudge.
There's
1 foot.
There's so many people watching, Kagox. We don't have to do this every
Not
single...
everyone knows you. Why are you worried? And I nudge her again.
Fine.
And Cereza starts to hop across with 1 foot. Begrudgingly.
Oh, come on. There's another bridge, Kagox. We don't have to do this with every single bridge.
It is every bridge. It is what they told us. It would be very, very unwise to upset sages who are wise. Please, it is silly, yes, but it is for good luck. Continue.
Don't you tell me about good luck, Kagox. Never learned about this one. Studying like Fortuna, Kagox. Ain't nothing about good luck.
So, Risa, did you have enough of your morning? What is that? The stuff made from the dirty beans.
Coffee, Kagox. I
Yes.
don't think I'll ever have enough coffee at this point.
I will endeavor to get more for you.
Don't worry about it. I'm hopping across the bridge, Kagox. Look, hop, 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 stumble, hop.
I like the added sound effect. That was really great.
Thank you, thank you.
Alright, so with many stares and quizzical looks, you eventually arrive back at the farm. And you can see that the two Dragonborn farmers, Roja and Saphira, are hard at work on their own respective farms, tilling the land and doing their best. Saphira a little dejectedly, but what do you do?
Oh, look, Kagox is in the fountain.
Who would have thought?
Very classic of him.
I mean, he seems a bit more normal this morning, right? He's kind of back to his old ways. And...
That's not how that works. He may be okay for now, but
It might get worse.
might get worse again, so...
Oh, but maybe it won't. Maybe it was just a weird little side effect from...
And Thena, I fear that memory-related issues they come and go, you know?
He cut down 2 trees this morning and made a fire.
And also, yes, he did start a fire in the central walkway.
It's just trying to help. It doesn't mean anything.
Yes,
He's always
but
been-
he should have remembered that there's fire in the tavern. And he didn't. He might recognize us, but he's forgetting certain things. And that's still concerning. Very much so.
I wonder if it's. I feel like it's not just forgetting things. I feel like he's kind of reverted to a personality of what he might have been like in the past.
I don't know.
Like, it's not just amnesia, you know? His behavior's different.
It's not different. Look, he's doing the exact same thing that he always does.
Yes, but he did that when we met him, and he was different when we met him versus, you know, a few days ago. It just, to me, it seems... To me, at the very least, it seems like he is reverting almost to that kind of leader type. You know, what he was like before he left his... I say left in quotation marks.
Look, we can guess all we want, but we really don't know. Which is why we should really find somebody else who does know. Oh,
And at the very least, we should be keeping an eye on him.
yep, I'm keeping an eye on him, alright?
Oh
What's he
god,
doing?
he started a conversation without us. Okay,
Speaking of,
Okay, gods.
okay, guys, you walk up to Roja and he kind of like he's busy tilling, but he notices your approach, wipes his forehead clean of some dirt, and then says, "Morning. Is there?" He kind of looks and sees the rest of you approaching as well. Is there any updates on what we were talking about?
Oh, yes. Actually, yes. Oh, and Tina. Oh, wait. Who did we give that to? The thing.
I don't remember, so it's up to you
I
guys.
don't remember.
I thought Antina had a question.
I'm the keeper of everything.
Yeah.
We have things
I
for
have a
you,
lot of pockets.
and I smile.
True.
That's right.
So she'll pull it out and she'll be like, yeah, we'll just have to go deliver it and see if it works.
Nah, I think Roja should do it.
Oh my gosh, you're so right, Teresa. That's
Oh, this is the one. This is the one who wanted to mate with the other one.
K-Cox! Wow!
Well, don't
Oh my goodness!
don't phrase it like that so loudly, please.
K-Gox.
K-Gox!
No. Wait, come back over here. Go
Does
back in the fountain, maybe.
does he not wish to mate with the other one?
Oh my goodness, K-Gox!
K-Gox, even if, he might, I'm not gonna speak to his personal interests, but that's not something that we can really talk about out loud. It's private.
Have some decorum, K-Gox, is what
Well,
we're
I-
asking.
Well, I would not think they would do it here. They would.
No,
No, and they wouldn't.
Look, K-Gox, there's something shiny in the fountain! Can you help me find it?
Does he take the bait?
I mean, there
Just
would be
K-Gox.
shiny things in the fountain.
There would be
Is this
shiny
true?
things around him. You so want to look at them, K-Gox.
I get the feeling you're trying to distract me.
Not at all! Look, am I lying to you right now? There's clearly something shiny in this fountain. Come on,
Yes,
K-Gox!
there is, and you all scolded me when I tried to grab this shiny stone.
Not that shiny thing. Something else. It's in the water, K-Gox.
Tina, they're distracted.
Okay.
Go.
I very quickly run over to Roja and hand the potion to him and be like, just give this to her and tell her that it'll help the crystal berries grow, and then she'll be happy and you guys can talk and all that kind of stuff. Yay!
And she won't have
Sarisa,
to
I do not
move away.
understand why they would not want to mate.
Oh my goodness, look at the shiny things in the fountain, K-Gox, and hush.
Say that again one more time.
Yeah, can you talk about mating a little bit louder?
No, not the mating call. No, Roja.
She won't have to move away then.
Right, yeah. I mean, it might need a couple test runs, but we got this from a court magician, so I trust that it will be able to help, and she'll grow her crystal berries, and then she won't move away, and then you can talk to her.
Thank you. And he takes it off of you. I'll just be right back then.
I give him a bardic inspiration. And then I stand next to Sarisa and direct her attention back to whatever's about to happen.
Is he going to give us Domsha peppers? That's what we're doing this for, correct? Is it Domsha peppers?
Doesn't
We're doing
matter.
it for the power of love.
Hush, I'm trying to watch.
Peppers.
Okay.
No, you
Is you
stay
guys a
right
little
there.
opera or something?
You guys eavesdropping?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. All right. We'll do some
Mia is examining peppers.
DMRP.
Now-
So
Now I am invested. I am invested in this entire ordeal
In the
because
mating.
now I need to know if they're going to mate.
In public!
All right, DM RP them mating.
no.
No.
No, thank you.
I just want to know if this mating ritual, this pomp and circumstance is worth it. That's what I want to know.
Knows what pomp and circumstance is?
Yeah, he knows pomp and circumstance, but he doesn't know not to talk about mating.
That's crazy.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
You all eavesdropped very, very obviously.
Except for Leah. Leah's not eavesdropping.
So nonchalant, dude. You don't even know.
As Roja, he was walking over to Sphere. He kind of pauses for a little bit, but the bardic inspiration kind of pushes him onward.
Yes.
And he walks up to Saphira, who is she was bent double, kind of messing with the garden a little bit, but she stands up when she sees him, and he stands there for a few seconds, a little awkwardly, and says, Saphira, I have something for you, and he holds out the little potion that you've given him, and he says, I don't want to take sole credit for it, though. There was a lot of people helping, and she kind of brightens up and goes, oh, is this the those? And she turns around and sees all of you.
We look away so quickly.
I give this nonchalant wave with my trunk.
He's so chalant, I fear.
So nonchalant.
They kind of like both glance at you, pause for a few seconds, and then kind of turn back away. That our mutual friends have gathered for us, and he nods and says that I was asking them to help with your errand because, well, I thought I would be sad if you had to move away. And she kind of takes a look at it and then looks back up at him and then slowly nods and says, I also would have been sad if I had to move away. Not just because I've gotten settled here, but I've come to rather like it here. And he nods as well and says, well, yes, I've grown a little bit used to having another farmer so close by. It would have been lonely if you'd had to leave. I was looking into some recipes that use berries. I thought that once your crystal berries, he kind of nods towards the potion and then to her plot. Once they'd grown, that we might try cooking something together. And you see kind of like the more crystalline parts. She is a gem dragonborn. You see the more crystalline parts on her head kind of glow a little bit with that soft blue. almost like a blush. And she kind of pauses for a second, and then sort of regains her composure and nods. Oh, I'd really like that, Moha. And he kind of similarly, you see kind of embers at the side of his mouth as he blushes himself. I'd like that as well. But I'll leave you to administer your little tincture. I imagine you want those growing as soon as possible. And she kind of looks down at it, almost like forgetting that she was even holding it because she was so focused on him. And she goes, "Oh, right. I'll take care of that then." And he sort of steps back to let her handle it.
So,
And she sort of examines the tincture a little bit, turns it over in her hands a little bit, and kind of shakes it slightly. Then she unstoppers it and begins to sort of sow it like one might seeds throughout her plot where the berries were struggling to grow. And as the droplets hit the soil, you see this sort of blue sort of sparkle just kind of emanate out from the soil, and then sort of spread almost like a droplet might in water throughout the soil as that glow sort of softly spreads throughout the arable land. And you don't see anything sort of sprout up immediately. It's a slower process, but you see these withered little stems that had once been slowly dying away, all kind of return to their color, where once there was this browny gray, becomes this vibrant blue that almost matches Saphira's blush. And once she's finished her work, she steps back and a little bit satisfied stands next to Roja. And she says, "There, I think that did the trick. They did well, our mutual friends." And she looks at him and he nods, and he see a quick glance back to you guys. He looks at you. What do you do?
I'm pointing at the Kickers. Look, doesn't that cloud kind of look like I don't know. What do you think it looks like?
I don't know. I'm paying attention to this.
Oh, Kickers. No. Never mind.
And so he looks back towards Saphira after glancing at you guys, and she says, have you had coffee yet this morning?" And he says, "No, I've been busy in the fields. We could get some together if you wanted to." And she says, "Oh, I'd like that, yes." And then Roha kind of sort of snaps his fingers together. "Oh, is it all right if I just take a minute? I need to do something." And he hooks his thumb towards you guys. "There's something I promised to deliver to our," he kind of chuckles, "mutual friends." And she goes, "All right, I can wait." And she sort of goes back to marveling over the newly revitalized crystal berries as Roha turns back towards you guys.
Both have insane riz. Holy shit. And Thina is like practically jumping up and down, and she like runs over and just like claps Roha on the back. She's like, "Well done." Oh my god, that was amazing. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks for the assistance, but as promised, for your favor. He sort of is walking with you guys back towards his own farm. You wanted some of my domsha peppers for your coffee, was it?
Oh, yes, for our coffee. Yeah.
Well, I've just harvested some, so take as many as you need. I'm in your debt, after all.
Oh, of course, and you know.
He just kind of like picks up this basket here and just holds it out to you, Sarisa, so take whatever you want.
How much are you offering?
For friends, free. I can manage with a few less peppers. Don't worry.
Oh.
You've already done a great favor for me, so please take all you need.
Oh, sure thing. Roha.
And Cereza starts taking little Cereza-sized handfuls of peppers.
This isn't too much, right?
No, but by all means, take what you need. I don't mind. You can have the whole basket if you want it.
Oh,
Though,
we
recommend don't eat all of them at once. You might be used to them, but I don't know if your friends are.
Yeah, I don't think they'd. Yeah, they probably shouldn't have too many, but if you're offering the whole basket, sure.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Again, I can't pay you back enough for what you've done for me, so please feel free. More than
thanks.
enough ready to harvest anyway, so.
Yeah, of course. So, Roha.
Cereza kind of smiles awkwardly.
No, then yeah, he'll just kind of let you take the whole basket then.
Yeah, she kind of goes, oof. Oh, and you know, I guess, congrats. It seems like you and Sophia are well on your way. I guess.
I certainly hope so. But I don't want to keep her waiting.
Yes, of course.
Again,
Yeah, you
thank you, all of you. Kind of looks towards Leo as well, who's standing nearby. All of you, thank you for what you've done for me, and for Sophia.
Yes, of course. Now you go. She's waiting for you.
He scampers off himself.
Scampers!
Oh,
Anthony gives him a little thumbs up and a wink as he goes on.
Cereza kind of feels a little uncertain and maybe a little sweaty as she watches the red dragonborn go, thinking about maybe somebody else.
Can I clock that? Do I clock that?
Can Leah clock that?
I'm rolling inside, I don't care.
You can insight, I guess, if you want.
So Leah's white.
Dirty 20.
Alright, yeah, you could probably clock that. Maybe it's
I got
not
a nat
just like
one.
it's not just like pure happiness on Cerisa's face. It's not just like satisfaction of an errand done. It's something else a little more complex. Both of you.
Anthony comes over and is not going to say anything, but we'll just sling a little arm around Cerisa's shoulder, give her a little pat.
Teresa, it's important to be honest with your feelings.
huh?
You have to be honest with yourself.
With what?
Yourself.
Anything.
I'm
Yeah, your own feelings.
just happy. Look, we have all these peppers. Look.
Just like the image of Cerisa didn't even say anything. You just walked up to her and said, "You have to be honest with your feelings, Cerisa."
Computer's like,
Yeah.
oh, we got the peppers. I don't understand what you're implying. We got the peppers.
Sure. Can I try a pepper?
Cereza kind of has like a little devious smile. It's like, sure. Holds
You
up
could
one.
At the rather packed merchants round, let's quickly see if anybody needs moving around. No, we should be good. All right. Let's see. What did I have? Oh, perfect. Amazing. It's all of you guys. So, you arrive at the southern section of the Merchant's Round. Again, it's quite busy, even if you don't see that many people in the map. It's still a fairly busy area. So, as you arrive, you sort of get your bearings. You don't see Ivy in the crowd, so you imagine she must be either inside the tavern or somewhere else. What do you do?
So, we shouldn't show Ivy the contract while we're in the tavern, right? That's just going to lead to some problems.
Yeah. I mean, we'll show it to her somewhere where there's no prying eyes, I guess. But we gotta find her first.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure we're all on the right page and everything.
Don't worry, Sarisa. I am nothing if not discreet. And she walks and then like probably trips a little bit over a barrel or something.
Like, is that true?
I don't really think so.
I know all y'all +1 charisma ain't talking, okay? You're speaking to a +6 over here, alright?
Very well. Then you make your way toward Labalandaloon, which is a little more upscale tavern in the city. But it doesn't look particularly busy. They kind of have more of an evening rush, so there's really only a few people inside as you enter. And you're not there. And you guys can hide. Perfect, alright. So you make your way into Labalandaloon. There's the old you. Let's get the new you in here. Much better.
I think Athena kind of immediately sees Ivy and like starts to make a beeline, and then she remembers nonchalant, so discreet, and she just kind of like slows her pace. Yeah, and then we'll sit next to her.
All right. Yeah, so she kind of sees you come in and sort of plays it cool too. And you sit down next to her at the bar, and she kind of continues on with what she's doing. She's just sort of eating breakfast. And then kind of casually, once she notices the bartender kind of hustle off to go do something in the back, she says, any updates on the errand I had you do?
I am happy to report that the errand has been successfully completed, and she'll kind of like kind of peek the contract out of one of her pockets, and like somebody opening a jacket and showing people what's inside the jacket, but she doesn't have a jacket, just pockets.
She's peddling fake watches, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Like that kind of vibe.
We gotta watch out.
Watch out.
You see her eyes go kind of a little wide when she spies the contract, and she says, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Then all we have to do is toss it in the fireplace?
Well, that's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Do you know if that's gonna work? It just seems like there's some kind of magic on this.
There's magic on it.
And that's what we were able to discern. Actually, and she'll kind of like, she'll look around, and then she'll just message Ivy, and she'll be like, when we broke in, there was some kind of demonic summoning circle that someone, not me, ended up disrupting, and we were attacked by these kind of guard dogs, I guess you could say. So
She
I imagine
responds back quickly. That was you lot then. Greta's not here right now because she's dealing with. She said she was dealing with a problem at her house.
that was probably us. And unless somebody else did the same thing right after, yeah, I would imagine that was us. But my point in saying all that is, I don't know if it's going to be as simple as just throwing it in a fire. I mean, we could try it, I guess. You would know better than I would about the terms of your contract, but we wanted to check before we did anything
I
drastic.
thought it was just a normal contract. You're saying it's magical?
Did we cast anything on it, or did we like? I don't know. Did anybody? I'm trying to remember.
I don't
Obviously,
know
it's
if you like identified it. Did you?
Did we? Does anybody have identify?
Uh,
Let me check. Yep,
Oh.
I did.
Maybe we should do that, just as a safeguard.
Yeah,
do
I
that.
have it as a ritual cast. There's a way I could upcast that, isn't there, or no?
Well, you could just cast it normally if that's what you mean. If you don't want to wait 10 minutes, but you could ritual cast it
Yeah,
if you want to hang around a little bit.
that's up to you guys.
I mean, it would 10 minutes, probably. I don't know.
I mean,
That
it'll
sounds like
be fine for your schedule of arriving at the alchemy scene if that's what you're worried
Yeah,
about. Won't
no,
interfere with
I'm
that.
worried about her. I'm worried about her coming back. That's what I'm worried about.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I can do it, quickly.
Okay.
So I'll use a spell slot on it.
Okay, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
I can actually. I don't know if I can restore spell slots. I don't think I can do that quite yet.
It's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast that.
Very well. Then you... Sorry, ritual cast or normal?
Normal.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify that. I was looking at chat for a sec. Then you...
What do you mean sound like?
In Dimension 20 lore, in Fantasy
Oh.
Hive, when Adon uses the Identify spell, it has this dumb little British voice.
What?
This
Like a
is when I
Pokedex
use
or something?
the Identify spell. Yeah, like it has like a silly little voice that explains things.
Okay, we're back.
Oh,
Apologies,
okay.
chat, for the disconnect. It's just internet issues in my area. I can't really do much about it. And since we're all here tonight after a long hiatus, I want to kind of power through the internet issues, but I apologize. If you notice that we're disconnected, please do say so in chat so that I can pause. But we're back now, so let's continue. So Leah, you identify the little kind of rolled up contract scroll, and almost get like this surge of weird archaic runes that you don't recognize in your head. Almost kind of makes you dizzy for a second. I think Athena, you kind of see her wobble in her stool a little bit at the bar.
I grab her arm.
The sigils that you see in your head kind of all burn bright as if they're on fire, as if they're sort of branded into something. And then as you kind of look back down at the scroll, you just sort of understand it. You sort of see almost this history of it in your mind. This is a sort of deceptive contract. It looks normal and it's signed normally, but as long as the unwitting participant signs their name as really annoying. At least give me 20 minutes, Twitch. Come on. Give me 20 minutes to
I'm
get
waiting
rolling.
on that. Oh.
Okay, I think we're back now. Again, we're just gonna have to deal with this. Since we're already sort of decent chunk into the session. I don't want to stop. But I'll try to pause. Okay. So you understand that this sort of complex contract probably took a decent mind toward the Infernal. And as you compare it, Leah, from the rather crude drawings that you saw in Greta's house versus the complex sigils of this contract, because now that you've identified it, you can truly see the contract. Before you were looking at it, and Anthena was looking at it, and as Anthena looks at it right now, it looks like paper. But as Leah, having identified it, looks at it now, you see... I'm getting a little bit of... It sounds like splashback on my own voice. Does anybody else hear it?
I faintly heard it, but
I
I'm
think
muted, so I can't hear it bouncing out of someone else's speakers or headphones.
Let me test it quick. I think it might be Rika, maybe?
Uh-oh, is it me?
Might be maybe a little audio bleed, but I don't know why.
Really? That's weird. Hold on. Say something?
Hello, hello, hello? Hello, hello?
I'm not seeing it pop
And now
up now.
I'm not hearing it. Weird.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Discord.
Very strange. Anyways, we can ignore it, but I was just... There, I got a little bit of it there.
Oh, really? Hold. I looked away!
Huh. That's very
What in the
weird.
world? I'm gonna...
Oh, maybe it's while we're both talking at the same time.
Maybe? Hold on, let me
Yeah, I
not
can like
have
see
my...
when I start to do this, I can get like a little bit of it. I don't know what it is. It's very strange.
That was a wee bit weird.
Just like, as long as you're wearing headphones, there's no reason why it should be.
Yeah, I'm wearing my headphones.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Yeah. Interesting.
Odd. Oh well, it's not that big of an issue. It's just speech jamming me slightly when I was hearing it there. Anyways, what was I saying? The contract.
You can see the contract.
Yeah, so now that Leah's looking at it, it looks a lot different than what the rest of you see. And you can see that it's sort of like the glamour's been dispelled on it, Leah, now that you understand how it works.
Wonderful.
And so you can see all the little loopholes and everything that have been very, almost like elegantly written into this. You almost have to kind of admire the craftsmanship on it. As it is sort of very, very beautiful legal artistry occurring here in this contract. And when you compare it to the rather crude sketches carved into Greta's floor, it doesn't line up. Somebody more elegant than Greta wrote this.
Yeah. Yeah.
A mystery's afoot.
It's true.
But you surmise that it probably wouldn't be damaged by simple fire.
Okay.
As everything around it seems to blaze like an inferno itself, so you imagine fire is not the solution there.
Can I freeze it? Question mark.
You can try, but again, without a background in anything infernal, it's a little hard to say.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if we should take this to the Diabolist.
What did you see?
Well, for one, the person that wrote this contract was not Greta. There's a lot of infernal sorcery at work. And it has a sophistication to it that Greta I don't think is capable of. But it is, Ivy, you would have had no idea signing this, but it's a tricky contract. It, very much backdoor type thing. It is magical, obviously, but
Then
not good.
what does that mean for me then? Can we break it?
I mean, when there's a will, there's a way, but I have no idea. Like I said, I think we should take it to the Diabolist.
Diabolist? You mean it's infernal in origin?
Yes.
Did I sell my soul to a devil?
Uh-oh.
Leah reads the contract again.
But,
Let's find out.
No. Athena will lean in front of Leah. No, we would have no reason to believe that that's what happened.
Can you make Leah
Yes.
Arcana or Religion, whichever you're better at.
Okay.
I think that's probably Arcana for you.
I have a +5 for Arcana. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, make a quick Arcana.
23.
Okay. 23. You scan through it and you notice a loophole that maybe Greta didn't even notice.
Ooh.
What's the loophole?
This is a proxy hidden within a proxy. So it looked like Ivy was signing herself onto Greta's service, and the demonic contract would have guaranteed that Ivy had to do what Greta said. But in the instance in which Ivy might break the contract, that soul does not go to Greta.
Uh-oh.
It gets
Oh boy.
kicked upstairs, if you will, to somebody else.
So Ivy's soul is implicated in this contract.
Yes.
Okay. And if she breaks the contract, it goes to the upstairs benefactor?
Goes to whoever might have drafted up this contract.
Oh,
And
Leah's
so,
just
as you
stare at the
kind of look through it, you realize that Greta probably thought that all she was doing was guaranteeing Ivy's services.
Yeah.
But what she actually ended up doing to Ivy was a lot worse.
Yeah. Leah's just gonna, like, stare at the contract, like, really blankly just staring at the contract.
So as I was saying, I don't think that would be ridiculous.
This is really bad.
What? What?
To put it simply, if Ivy breaks this contract, her soul, goes to the person who wrote this contract, which is not Greta.
Who the hell is it?
Someone much more powerful than her, I'm assuming. And definitely not somebody human, as far as I am surmising.
And there's... Do you read anything in there about how to get out of the contract, not break it, but just end it?
He scans the contract again.
Yeah, you scan back through it. As far as you can see, unless you can break the demonic enchantment on it, it seems pretty airtight. The person who wrote this knows what they're doing.
Yeah. So
it
yeah,
needs to be purged of whatever demonic influence is currently placed on it. Then it can just be destroyed, and there'd be no evidence of the contract. But until then, if you just try to destroy it, either nothing will happen or something worse. So hard to say.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, yeah, I'll look at Athena and go, well, we have to figure out how to break the enchantment on it first, because I can't tell you what will happen if we try to destroy it with the enchantment still on it.
Okay, so we just break the how do we break the enchantment?
I don't know.
No, isn't this...
I'm not a diabolist. I don't specify in the infernal. I work with dead people, not demons and devils.
I mean, aren't they dead? I thought that was the whole point.
No, and they're completely separate.
But you know magic. It's just...
Yes, I know magic, but this is magic that I don't know. And this is like asking a druid if they would perform a little bit of wildfire magic. No, they know plans. Not this. It's different. Infernal stuff is way beyond me, and that's why I said we should maybe talk to the Diabolist. But I'm not sure if she'll know what to do, because this is above my pay grade for sure. But the moral of this is that Greta has put Ivy in a very bad situation. Like, very terrible.
I think Anthena's face kind of, like, narrows, and her, like, face kind of hardens. And she's like, is there anything in there about what would happen if Greta wasn't here anymore?
Reads the contract.
In so much as Greta ceases to be in the picture, all rights that Greta currently holds towards the subject of the contract also get kicked upstairs.
So we can't kill Greta! Unless we want Ivy's entire self to belong to whoever wrote this contract.
Okay, so we have
So
to
Greta has to stay in the picture before we break the enchantment on this. I don't know how, but we'll find a way. I'm sure. I just hope that whoever wrote this contract isn't, a big boss. Big boss. Because, that would be really bad.
Can I trust you all then to hold on to it? I don't want to take it to a Diabolist myself in case... should Greta see me anywhere near a Diabolist with what she's dabbling in, I shudder to think what might happen.
Yeah, I got it. And Athena will take it back from Leah and stuff it in her many pockets.
Thank you. I'm going to just proceed as if nothing's changed. I don't want her to get wise to anything, so... I'm going to have to ask you all to handle this for me. Is that all right?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry we don't have the solution right now. I thought we would come to you and just, see if you had any ideas, but I'm realizing now it might have not been smart to come before we solved the issue.
It's all right. At least I'm aware of how far in over my head I am.
No, hey, listen.
Well, this is true, and also it will stop you from doing anything rash towards Greta, because if she gets hurt, then... Actually, never mind. I was going to say something, but I don't think that's appropriate.
I'll proceed as if everything's business as usual, and if you all can figure out what happened, I'd be greatly indebted to you. And if you can break that contract, then whatever you need from me, I'll help.
We're gonna fix this, Ivy. I promise.
I do trust you all. You've gotten this far for me, so I trust you.
Ivy, are you sure you're all right to keep doing business as usual? I mean, if it were me...
What other choice do I have?
I'd at least want to take a day off, a sick day or something.
I don't know if I have that luxury.
Unfortunately, I think now's not the time to test boundaries.
Yeah, but if you need anything else, Ivy, you feel awful about having to give you that information. If you need anything, don't be afraid to ask.
It's all right. She kind of takes a deep breath. I'd rather know than not, so thank you.
Have hope.
Yeah.
I promise we'll take care of this, and I know it's kind of terrible right now, but just think of the future where you won't have to deal with this anymore.
I will. Thank you all again.
Athena will give her just a kind of sad smile, and we'll get up.
Leah's gonna kind of murmur to Anthony, just so you know, don't lose that because it's her soul attached to it. You've got it, right?
Athena will kind of stare at her for a really long time. Yeah, I think I got it.
Athena, I'm freaking out a little bit, to be honest.
I just promised that we'd fix it. I don't even know how to fix it. But
Athena, why would you promise that we can fix this? I have no idea.
I'm gonna fix it. I swear to God.
Okay. Anyway, what are these two up to?
They're just chatting quietly, waiting for you guys.
Oh, how'd it go?
Oh, so bad, Cerisa.
It went really bad.
So
It
bad.
went very bad, Sarisa.
Oh no. Wait, what do you mean it went bad? We got
So
the, we got
okay,
the
we should-
thing. Did you? Are we
Okay.
getting rid of it? Or did you give it to
Um,
her?
hang
We're going
on,
to a
and
Diablo.
hush, hush. And Theta will message, and she'll be like, "I don't know who's listening. I don't think I trust that barkeep. Anyway, the contract's demonic, and it's actually much worse than we thought it was, and so we're gonna have to break the enchantment on it, which we don't really know how to do, but we're gonna have to do it.
Because Anthena promised.
So Cerisa kind of just is standing there. Her face is dumbfounded, and instead of messaging back, she says out loud, "What?"
Wait, you're telling me? No, message me again. No.
Okay, message. It's demonic. The or infernal, whatever. We're gonna take it to the Diabolist and see if she knows anything about it. But it's much worse than we thought. It's not just Greta. It's somebody else that made this and has the rights over Ivy.
Okay, this time Cerisa Cerisa's allowed to message back if someone's messaging her, right?
Yep.
If
Okay,
you open
just
the
wanted
channel,
to...
you can message back. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cerisa now messaging back is like,
Stop. What do you mean it's demonic?
Someone's been the longest ass yet.
I don't know how else to phrase it. It's infernal. It's demonic. I mean, I don't really even know what that means, but it means that it was written by a demon or something. You know those things that attacked us back at Greta's house. It's like that. I think
Yes.
she's dabbling in some
Yep.
dark arts.
Oh, my sweet Lady Fortuna. We're dealing with more demons? Is that what you're telling me? More demons.
We're not dealing with them. We're
Mm-hmm.
fighting
So-
against the dealings that already happened with them.
Okay, stop. You told me that contract is demonic. We're dealing with demons.
Not by choice. I mean, we're not trying to recruit them, but yes, I guess in the other sense of the word, we're gonna have to.
Okay.
I don't know how to help here. It's actually a little bit
We
freaking
have
me out
only...
too, but
Oh, it's
Yeah, no.
freaking you out. All right. We just got to go to the Diabolist.
exactly, and she'll know what to do, and then we'll get it fixed. Yeah. But right now, we have a meeting that we have to take care of, and I say this out loud. So
and
let's
Cerisa's
just
moaning out loud.
let's just put that this piece of paper out of our head just for the moment, and focus on this other task. Yes.
Oh, wait. Weren't we gonna ask for, like, some extra... Wait, no, you can disguise yourself. Never mind. Never mind. So we're going to this meeting, yes? Let's just get it over with. Let's just get it over with.
Cerise, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. I just thought you'd want to take the opportunity to talk about your lady.
I told you, I'm not going to mention.
Right, you're not
Lady
mentioning
Deidre.
her. Okay, but if they ask, then it's better if you're the one, right?
Cerisa kind of like comes in a little closer.
So, you guys are cool with watching over a certain someone, yes? I'm not doing it.
Well,
I'm going into the meeting with you, so yeah, it's gonna be Anthena.
It'll be up to me.
Okay,
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, he's fine.
okay. So, me and Leah will do the disguising, and you guys are our plan B. And I will not be mentioning Lady Deidre, because I don't want her name to be used in a possible theft. Okay? Good. Let's get this over with.
And with that, you all turn your attention towards the door of La Blandalut and make your exit, leaving Ivy to stare at her drink behind you.
That poor thing.
We're trying so hard.
Well, at least
We
she
just come in and give her
knows.
bad news, and then give her more bad news, and then leave, and then give her more bad news.
I thought it would be better to check first. Maybe it wasn't. We didn't know it was infernal.
Yeah, we could
Or
have
in
checked
character, we
first.
didn't know. Yeah, well, we didn't think about that, now did we?
That's true, but you know.
So once more thrust out into the packed streets of Marin Hall in sort of market morning, you turn your attention northward once more, intending to make your meeting. If you continue on this schedule, you'll arrive there kind of like maybe a half an hour early, so that you can prepare if you wish. But I guess if you wanted to take a detour, you could also do that.
I think on the way, you guys should just go ahead and get into your disguises.
Yeah.
It's how long? It's an hour. Maybe not on the way, but I don't know.
Yeah, we
just
need to
stuff them
find
that
a
way
spot
first.
to do our disguises so that we don't, do that out in the open. I don't think that's a good idea.
There are plenty of like side streets you can dip down that wouldn't be populated.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
And you'll need names.
Undercover names. Oh, I should have had something drawn before this. Dang it. Next time. I'll do it next time.
So as you make your way towards the Alchemisium, you quickly kind of scout for a sort of abandoned side street and quickly dip down it. And so as you're tucked away in an alley where there's nobody but a rat scurrying by, you can do what you wish. So what would you like to do as you're tucked away in the alley?
Alright, now we need to come up with disguises.
Yep. What are you thinking?
I'm going to be blue today.
Blue. All right.
Yes, it's, sort of opposite of pink, right?
Teresa, now I hate to ask, but does this have something to do about our encounter with the Dark-Crossed lovers from earlier?
What? No! It doesn't!
Okay.
Ugh,
Apologies.
I wasn't even thinking about them until you brought them up. Fine, I'll be green then.
Did she just hiss?
I believe she hissed.
Teresa, I've never heard you hiss before.
I didn't hiss. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, just like you don't know why you could possibly want to be blue.
I'm being green!
Right.
Oh, all right. Yes, green.
You could compromise and be greenish blue.
I'm
That's too close to blue, though.
going to be...
Very close to green. If she
I'm
was
going to
bluish
be-
green, she would be closer to blue, but she will be greenish blue, so she'll be closer to green.
Oh, yes, Lord.
I'm going to be green, Yuan-Ti. No more discussion.
So describe for us how you change yourself then.
Taller.
Okay.
Taller. More blessed in the chest. I don't know how else to say it.
She got a huge Teresa gets huge tits. It's absolutely massive.
Maybe only just a few sizes so it doesn't look too strange, alright? Just a few. So she's no longer flat as a board.
Very well. Any other
Alright.
changes?
And green,
Green.
not blue.
Right, yeah.
green.
That's
Your
right.
element of power is green.
Now I noticed that the second difference has not been represented in the character token.
Well,
so
that's all.
how
Yeah, can you draw a massive tits
So-
for
can you
her?
draw
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Can you draw them?
Well,
Yes.
we
Give
can
me
feel
like
free.
30 minutes. Give me like 30 to an hour. Yeah, I'll get it.
Alright, so. Do you change your face at all? Or you just taller green? Seriously.
Okay, yeah. More mature in the face. Less baby face series and more mature. And she gets rid of her golden horn like thing that she's got, her little
Yeah.
decoration, because she mutters to herself, it'll be too obvious, I suppose.
Fair enough.
And then, she usually keeps her hair in a massive, braid.
Hmm.
So she probably undoes that. So that
Alright.
way her hair is just free flowing.
It's a lot of hair.
Dude, she's actually got so much hair, and something I want to include in her art sometime soon. She actually has a little decoration on the bottom of her hair that looks like a snake's rattle.
Hmm.
Oh, I love that.
The bottom of the
Yeah,
braid.
soon.
So it's a long braid, so that's a lot of hair.
It's a lot of hair.
Alright. Yeah, I imagine you're probably looking pretty different now.
Nice.
Does
There's
anybody...
also. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just the disguise self. Does it also like change the clothes?
We can.
Yeah,
It
you can
can?
change your clothes. Obviously,
Okay.
like if you're swapping around like major changes with an illusion spell, like it won't be like physically represented, you know? Someone won't be able to knock this new hat off your head, right?
Yeah.
So that would give
Oh.
away the illusion, but you can alter your clothing, yeah.
She makes her clothes green as well.
Seriously, it just looks like she jumped in green paint.
Mayhaps. Oh, and she's a little taller, more mature in the face. No one will be able to guess. She did her hair different, even. Easy.
Very well. So yeah, the rest of you kind of look at altered Sarisa. If you didn't know Sarisa, and if you didn't spend a lot of time looking at it, you definitely wouldn't recognize her. Just sort of a different Yuan-Ti.
Yes.
She still smells the same. Here, and I rub the fish that I gathered on her. So she doesn't smell like.
It's me, Chaos. Get that out of here.
She kind of slaps the fish.
What are you doing?
A good hunter masks their scent from that in which they are hunting.
I
So-
do not need to smell like fish at this
But now you do not
meeting.
smell like yourself.
Oh my.
Cerise's just gonna stop over here.
We're so sick of this shit.
So is anybody else doing anything while you're tucked away in the alley?
Leah has to disguise herself too, right?
Very well. Yeah, describe that for us.
Just Leah, but a dude.
What?
Okay.
That's it.
Oh yeah. What the hell, sure.
Not just a mustache, like a full beard.
Yeah. A short hair. That's it. No other change.
Fair enough.
And never mind.
He's like, hey guys, my name's Liam now.
What?
Liam.
the fuck?
I mean, yeah, if someone wasn't like familiar with you, they wouldn't recognize you.
Word.
Oh damn
Uh,
it! You messed up my plans.
Anybody else doing anything?
Replants. No, I'm good. Thank you, Keiko. Sorry. No, I'm good. Thank you, Keiko.
Anthena,
Yeah,
We're gonna
you're gonna have to
cut.
really nail the voice because it does not change from the spell.
Ooh, yes. We should change our voices just a tad.
French accent, French accent, French accent.
I don't know how to do a French accent, Gran.
Oh,
make it up.
baguette
Just make it up.
fromage. Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
you do
you
it.
just, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't help me.
Oh, je suis enchanté.
Enchanté,
Yeah,
mademoiselle,
yeah.
ma chérie.
Enchanté. De quoi?
I know 2 songs in French. It's the Ratatouille song and the song from Arcane. That's it.
I don't think I can.
As Sirius was thinking about how to disguise her voice, Anthena, Kagok, you guys making any alterations?
Oh, should we? I guess we've been there before.
You have all been inside the Alchemysium, yes.
Yeah, I think also maybe not even thinking about the practicality of it, but just honestly feeling left out from the disguised self party. Anthena will disguise herself as I don't know, just some random person that's passed by. So like I don't know, just like some random like half elf that they've seen around or something like that. Like just, not at all similar to
Okay. I can just pick a
satyr.
random NPC if you want.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. How about... How about this fella?
Yep, sure. That's great.
Alright. Dwarf RP, go.
Dang.
I'm
Drinking. Yep, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, you gotta give it a Scottish accent. Sure do
Right.
love mining. Does everybody want some ale?
Yeah, I'm from Scotland, man. That's what they sound like.
Jesus Christ.
Perfect.
Thank you.
I have to make a formal apology to the nation of Scotland after this stream, I think.
Scotland, I'm sorry, I love you. I could never be what you are.
France too, probably.
And no, they don't deserve an apology.
Yeah, most people suck.
Well, now I
Sorry.
really have to.
You hear that, France?
Yeah.
French people.
Yeah, I actually speak for the
Trending.
entire channel. My views reflected are the channel's views.
Alright, so in your new disguises, Kegox, are you making any alterations?
When I went to gather the fish earlier,
Mhm.
do any of those crates seem like they would be large enough to obscure most of me?
The crates, no. Maybe if you knock down out both ends of a barrel.
Both ends of a barrel?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the Lord of the Rings.
Okay. I will knock out both ends of a barrel and obscure myself within a barrel.
Very well. Right.
Quite the squad, y'all.
Oh my god, we're going to get arrested.
Okay, I'm gonna give you control of this barrel. Okay, Gox, this is you now. Alright, there you go, Kegox.
This is great.
Yeah,
Worth Anthena is batting her eyelashes at Liam.
I'm using my trunk as a periscope, like I poke my trunk up out of the barrel like a periscope.
Cerise is hiding her face in her hands.
Okay, with your troop assembled, what do you do next?
Okay.
Okay, we just need to be more discreet about this.
I agree.
We are going to get arrested. All right. Let's just get this over with.
Weird. Why are you talking like that? Why are you talking like that, Cerise? This is weird.
Excuse me, I'm trying to disguise my voice.
Yeah, at the very least, I sound different. I don't know about you.
I totally sound different.
Yeah, you do, but it's scary. You're scaring me.
It's supposed to not. I'm not supposed to sound like myself.
Oh, am I
Yeah.
scaring you? I'm from
Yeah,
Scotland.
that's better.
Sarisa, if you sounded like that all the time, I would be scared of you. Just saying.
We're going to get arrested. We're gonna get caught.
Nah, we'll be fine.
jelly.
Guys, Liam has this, okay? Liam has got this.
Okay. And I will not be Surrey's anymore. I'll be, I don't know. Verdi. No, that sounds terrible. Give me something.
Yeah, that
else.
really is bad.
Then you come up with something
I don't
better.
know. My name is very easily translated into that of a man's. Who's Googling something right now?
Don't call me out like that.
Just heard like the Google. He's so aggressive.
Don't call me out like that.
You're pretty good.
I got one now, okay? I got one now. Okay, just call me Jade then. I don't know.
That's a girl's name.
I am.
Wait.
There she goes hissing again.
Sorry, everybody's turning themselves into dudes.
I don't know why. We didn't.
when you're.
I have always been a dude.
Oh, you're a barrel now, okay, guys.
Oh no.
Barrels don't have gender.
Anthena, do you have a new name?
Fairness.
God.
Okay, I'm typing it out. You said it.
Okay, that's how I intended. Yes. Yep.
Anthena, is your dwarf like gay or something? Why are you flirting with me?
Dwarves love everybody. We have no concept of sexuality. Everybody is beautiful.
We're going to get arrested. We look so suspicious.
Fergus is like repeatedly like walking into your legs, I think.
Oh my god.
Like a Roomba, you know?
Oh my god.
Like a Roomba! Oh, beautiful, thank you.
Okay, let's go.
This is perfect.
There
This
we
is
go.
really good. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we need to go, I think.
Yes, we need to go. Right now. No more?
No
Ah,
more
let's
dilly-dally.
go.
Yeah, I hate
No,
this.
dilly
Yeah, let's
dally.
go.
No, Daddy, gotta even break this.
Yeah, I drew my. How else am I going to see?
So true.
Teresa would like to pray to the Lady Fortuna real quick.
We'll say Fortuna answers your prayer by giving you inspiration because chat gave you inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
You're gonna need it.
Oh, she's gonna need it.
And so, with our identities assembled, you make your way back out into the busier streets on a charted course for the Alchemisium. Let's get rid of the old you. And let's get the new you.
A new us.
Oh god, I hate this.
This was your idea.
No, it's really good though, actually.
Alright.
Guys, what if Valerio just like walks through? And he's just like, what the fuck? It's fine, probably.
Alright, so after a short walk, you arrive at the front steps of the Alchemisium, the towering alchemic manufactory, where the windmills are slowly turning, the glowing gemstones at the tops of them glimmering in the morning light, and that churn of multicolored smoke and sparks ever billowing up from the smokestacks. And so you don't see anybody really out front as you approach. So what do you do?
Ooh, get him, get quiet.
I can't drag my stuff with me.
Your
I don't
beard
think I
keeps
can move
falling.
fair.
You gotta
Fergus.
click and drag, yeah.
I'd be dragging him. I had the whole thing highlighted.
Okay.
Oh, if you're locked into the grid, it won't, so you have to hold Alt as well. 'Cause
What?
It'll put you in the grid, but it won't put the drawings, so hold Alt while you move.
It's not letting me move it.
Well, we're just gonna have to use our imaginations.
Oh, it's because the drawing's not even mine anymore. I can't even click on it.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah, it's like my random beard sketch, guys. I thought it looks pretty good. It's pretty good. We'll just assume that it's there.
Alright, so, what do you do?
Oh.
I post up just outside. I don't think I can move Fergus, but
Oh, you can't?
no.
Maybe it didn't. No. Oh, it might be because Kegox is massive.
Yeah,
It's
my
the-
my,
it's
Well,
the
my
box.
barrel.
That's
my
what it
barrel
was.
is-
That's
yeah.
what it was. Yep, there we go.
My nose and my barrel are not together.
Yeah,
Oh,
you will have
Our
to use your
plan's
imagination for that
already-
too.
Our plan's already falling apart, guys. We're falling apart.
it's fine. I give Sarisa, well, sorry, Jade and Liam bardic inspirations.
Oh, cool.
Oh, booyah.
Thanks, bro.
You're welcome.
This is terrible.
Oh,
I should have just stayed the lady. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm a man now. I'm a man.
yes, you
Liam, a man.
you really should have just stayed as a lady, but
Nope.
yeah.
I'm a dude.
This is neither here nor there. We know the plan. Us two will go in, and if we need the plan B, we will use message. And we all... are we all on the same page? Yes? Oh, they're just... okay. Well...
Thumbs up from Fergus.
okay.
Yeah, alright. Let's just get it going.
Okay.
My trunk gives a thumbs up from inside the barrel.
Alright.
Yeah, we might die here tonight. Let's get going.
Oh,
I'm gonna kill you.
oh gosh. I should have been the one on the distraction team.
Oh no. I can't click. Can't click. He's just hiding everyone with his invisible body.
Like, the barrel is here, the corner of the hitbox is here.
Oh my god, that's insane. Well, I'm assuming you're my boss, Jade, so I'll let you lead the way.
I have to lead.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Cool girl persona, you got this.
I've got this.
Yeah,
Got
exactly.
this. I've got this. I don't have this. Ugh. Let's just get this over with.
All right. The two of you make your way into the lobby of the Alchemysium. Let me copy you as you are.
I just noticed that Cerise is a little taller.
Yeah. All right. You make your way into the lobby, where the secretary is just scrawling something on her notebook in front of her. But she looks up and sees the two of you and kind of pauses for a moment. Not really familiar with who you are, and says, "Welcome to Aventus Alchemysium. Are you here for an appointment, or are you here to make a commission?"
We're here to see, guys, help. What's her name?
I forgot! I can't help you, I forgot!
We're here on a appointment.
She goes, and starts to flip through her notebook. You see her kind of find a schedule, and she traces a finger along it. Yes. Oh, you're early. You're the one that Rourke penciled in, yes?
Yes, we are, actually.
Very well. I believe Mistress Phaedra is just in her office. I can go and see if she is ready to take you now, and you can just have a seat there on the couch if you like.
We would be, we'd be delighted if you did so. Thank you.
Very well. And she kind of gestures, like with a sweeping hand, towards one of the couches to the side, and then turns off to go make her way through this door. Do you do anything while she's gone?
Leah, I don't think I can do this.
No, you're doing great, you're doing great!
I feel so sweaty.
No, it's okay! You're doing great. This is what your lady teacher likes, you know? You're doing great.
I don't think that's right, but
I
okay.
think there's a reason that you're working for Lady Teacher, and it's because you're good at these things, even though you don't think so.
That's not really it, but okay.
No, I think that's the right. That's what I think. That's definitely what I think, and because I think that it has to be true. So it's true.
That's not really okay.
Yeah, you kind of hear the door turn, and the secretary walks back in, and kind of takes her place back at the desk, and just gestures for you to approach. Lady Phaedra said that she could take you now, if you wish. You can wait for your appointment time if you'd like, but she can take you early if you want.
As long as she's all right with it, I would like to go ahead with the meeting.
Very well. It's just straight on through along the walkway. You can't miss her office.
Wonderful.
She gestures towards the door.
Thank you very much.
Of course. She bows her head a little bit in deference.
Come, Liam.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
All right. So the two of you make your way. out into the walkway that sits high above the work floor. You can see all of the alchemists down there hard at work as you walk your way along. And at the end of this walkway, sort of on this raised up section, you can see that office door on the far end.
Okay, let's not dilly-dally, alright?
What you doing up there? And as you walk along the walkway, as you get to the far side of the room, you can see down on the work floor, Rourke, who's just kind of tinkering away at something.
Okay, we're gonna play it cool. We see Rourke, but we're not gonna wave at him or anything. That's suspicious.
Not working on bombs. He's not allowed to make those anymore.
No bombs.
Definitely not.
You make your way up to the door, which has this sort of like clouded glass frame in it that is etched with Phaedra Aventus on it.
Okay, so her name is Phaedra. Her name is Phaedra. Remember that. Her name is Phaedra.
Should we call her Miss Aventress instead? Aventus?
Okay. Miss... What should we refer to her as?
I feel like it's more respectful to...
Yeah, okay. What, like,
Miss
Miss? Miss
You,
isn't Miss. I always get those confused.
As you're looking at the door,
Miss?
Jade, you see there's a little like gold panel like right above the doorknob that's inscribed with please knock.
Oh, okay, good. We knock. But Miss, right?
Miss is the safe option. Yes, if you're addressing a lady, it's gonna be Miss because you don't want to assume that she has a husband.
Okay, cool. I always get those mixed up for whatever reason. Okay, so Miss Aventus, we're here because we want to sponsor stuff. Oh gosh, we're here about the. My hands are getting sweaty, Leah.
Wait, what are we sponsoring?
We should have discussed that. Oh gosh. We want to give her money, right?
Okay, yeah. We're just, we're two, not two. You're a wealthy benefactor who's looking to sponsor, the Alchemisium, because you're, impressed with the products they've been, releasing, and you want to buy them. You want to buy a whole lot of them. You want to buy a lot of them.
Oh God, we're gonna.
And then you're gonna talk about overhead market prices and
I don't know what
stocks.
that means.
It's okay. Just
Just standing in front of the door. Or have you knocked yet?
No.
Okay.
We're trying to quickly fumble through what we're gonna say.
just use those
what?
words,
It
and she
doesn't
will
matter.
understand what
It
they mean.
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? Because we're trying to make her go night-night. All right.
Yeah. I will cast the spell on her. Just make sure that she has your attention, so she doesn't see me doing my spell.
Okay.
Okay.
I have an idea actually.
Okay.
Okay.
And I trust you to do it.
We're gonna get arrested.
And Samantha goes to knock.
You knock, and after a short pause, you hear a rather prim and proper voice from behind the door say, "Enter."
All right. Good luck, us.
and Cereza just goes and opens the door.
Very well.
Oh.
And so you enter into a small little office where a desk sits at the center, and you can see just a myriad of glowing potion bottles and all manner of scrolls and books strewn throughout the room. It's sort of organized chaos. There's plenty of everything everywhere, but it also kind of feels a little bit like everything is where it should be. And behind the desk is a woman wearing rather fine garb, who looks up at you with these wide, very bright eyes that almost seem to like look right through you. And she says, well then, how can I help you? And that's where we'll end the session for today.
Oh God, that's where
arrested.
Cereza has zero confidence in
Oh
this.
my god.
Zero
She
confidence.
looks non-human, chat.
And she looks non-human too.
She's got probably hella like face.
No, it just says in the description that undead and creatures immune to being charmed. So we just have to hope that she's not undead or immune to being charmed.
She kind of looks like a ghost, Loki. Like, I don't know.
No,
But
wait,
would
is there a
ghosts
ghost
be
running this
interested
place?
in business politics? I doubt it. Therefore, no, I doubt it. No.
Just to prove you wrong, my next D&D character is a ghost who runs a business.
Oh my god. Gabby.
We're killing it,
Gabby.
Dina. We're bringing in this new guy.
All right. So we'll put the pin in it here for today because we're at 3 hours and we're already over our 10 o'clock. And I went a half an hour extra because we started half an hour late. But this is a good spot to pause. Give Rika a week to figure out what she's about to say. You're welcome, Rika.
Thank you. I'm gonna need that week, guys.
But it feels good to be back. It's I like this campaign a lot. I'm having a good time, always with this group. So it's I'm glad that we're back.
Oh yeah, I've missed it so much.
Me too.
I was going through my camera roll and like, because I found my folder that I have for a bunch of like Twitter memes that I want to eventually edit into Gaunt School characters as such and such dumb tweet, and I was like, oh my god, I missed them.
All right, let's head back over here to our little study, and so you know what I usually ask here. Off the top of our heads, does anything interfere with same time next week?
I should be fine.
Yeah, should be good.
I should also be fine. I can let you know for sure once I find out my schedule for next week, but I think it should be fine.
And just, do you think you'd need the 7:30 again, or 7?
No, if I'm good, it'll be 7.
Okay, perfect. Well, if you do need the extra half an hour, please don't hesitate to say so. I don't want you to have to sprint across campus just to get back here to play D&D with us. Real life comes first, so.
It's theater. It's not real life.
But yeah, don't hesitate to say so if you just need an extra half an hour. It's not a big deal. Jotun, does anything interfere with next week?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, perfect. All right. Then we'll pencil ourselves in for a yes. If anything changes, please do let me know. And we can make adjustments as needed. But we will say Tuesday is going to be our new day for Gaunts, guys, or chat. We were doing Wednesdays before, but Tuesday seems to work better for us. So we're going to continue on with Tuesdays for the foreseeable future. And yeah. Apologies again for the technical issues we had towards the beginning half of the stream. It kind of evened out, I think, from what I saw towards the end. We didn't really have any disconnects and the bitrate stabilized, but it's just internet issues in the area. Wasn't really a ton I could do about it, so I apologize again. If you missed any parts or if it was stuttering really badly for you, the VOD is there. And I will also be putting it all on the VOD channel on YouTube, so you can catch up on any parts you may have missed. Again, apologies. There wasn't much I can do, and it annoys me, but it is what it is. So yeah, as for what else is coming up, now that we've got Gaunts back and going, I'm going to be trying to launch some of the other D&D stuff, but in the very near future, as soon as I receive the shipment of the book, we will be starting our FF14 TTRPG campaign. It is a short campaign, and we're just going to be taking it for a test drive, basically. learning the system together, since I'm sure I will need to review some notes at some points for the rules. But it's a cool system, so I'm really looking forward to trying it out. And I think just a cute little like short campaign, kind of beyond the eye length, something a couple weeks, you know, something simple to test it out on. And I've been really putting a lot of work into making it accurate to FF14. So if you're an FF14 fan, I promise you're gonna get something out of it, because I've been creating the maps based on the actual environments. I've been getting as many identical assets as possible. So I hope it'll feel authentic to you guys. It feels authentic to me, so I hope it will feel like Final Fantasy XIV. Since they did such a good job in the book, in the rule set, making it feel like you're playing FF14, I was like, I might as well match that hustle, and try to see if I can create some good immersion there. So that'll be starting up probably in the next couple of weeks. Again, it's all depending on when I get that book. And you know, I live in a cave in the middle of nowhere, so there could be delays. But I'm working on getting that started as soon as possible, and from there on, we will see. We'll get some more D&D going after that. That's the plan for the near future. But I hope you all enjoyed the session, players. It feels good to be back. I'm glad,
Yes.
Good to be back.
glad we can all play again. Missed this campaign. Looking forward to seeing where it goes.
I'm nervous.
Tamtara Deep Crawl. Send you guys into Tamtara. I'm gonna send you guys to Orenvale. That's what we're gonna do.
No, God, no!
Okay, wait.
No.
Well, what if I just did like a one shot that's just Orenvale? Would that be fun?
Oh, God.
That would be kind
Dear
of fun,
God,
right?
please
Would
no.
that be fun?
Let's do it. Would that be fun? Yeah.
Oh, that's evil. That's evil.
A little bit.
A little bit. That's evil.
One shot that's just the vault.
Maybe not. Maybe not that one.
Anyways, let's call it a night here, shall we, chat? Let's raid somebody. We're gonna raid Cat Planishine. Sparkle Ryuichi is her channel. She is pro eat the fruit. Yeah, eat your mobile fruit, please. The healer can't keep up with the damage over time. Please, everybody, eat your fruit. It's 3 stacks. I want to accurately recreate that experience.
Yeah.
Please, dear God, don't.
Anyways, we're gonna raid Cat Planishine. She is a past player of ours. She's a friend of the channel. She was in our Dreamwalker campaign, which was another very lovely campaign. So go and say hello. Go be polite. I don't have to tell you guys that. You already know. She's playing Sandland. That game was cool.
Ooh.
So go and say hello. Thank you all for watching. Apologies again for the tech issues, but it is what it is. Have a good night. Slash tucks you in, slash kisses your forehead, chat. And good night. Thanks for watching.